Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, John F. Thomas. Welcome to the JT Effect on the Black Boss channel. So, if you're tuning in, please hit the like button, subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, and also share this video. And I want to hear your thoughts on what you think about this topic that we're going to go into. And basically, I'm going to be giving you 8 steps to learn how to love again, because I feel like a lot of us are walking around here broken. A lot of us are hurting, hurt people. And so we really need to do some healing. A lot of healing needs to happen in our community. So I'm gonna go through all of this stuff real quick, but I'll be right back after this break.
To me, just share with me your thoughts. Don't be afraid to talk to me and show me who you are. I wanna know. Talk to me.
It's the JT Effect. Nothing else can make you feel like that. It's the JT Effect. Nothing else can make you feel like that.
Talk to me. Just share.
Hey, what's up going on, everybody? What's up? As you're tuning in, please hit the like button. Go ahead and start commenting. Let me know what you think. I'm your host, John F. Thomas, and we're going to go ahead and diving into this subject. Again, hit the like button, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the Black Boss channel, this is the channel to go ahead and subscribe to. We have a lot of great topics that we talk about on here, and I really want to help the community because there's a lot of things that are going on. Like I said before, there's a lot of people walking around here broken. A lot of people that aren't healed and, again, hurt people. So I want to help you all, and maybe you can send this to some people that and all of these tips can definitely help with us starting to grow more. Again, hit the like button, comment what you think so far and experiences that you've had as I go through all of this. So like I was saying, a lot of us have been in relationships. There are people who, like I just was talking to some friends, and they've been in either like really one traumatic relationship to where they can't really put their heart back out there on the line, and it's understandable, right? Because you really put all your heart into this one person, and you love this person, gave your all to this person, and this person didn't appreciate you. This person hurt you. This person cheated on you. This person took your money. This person did all of these kind of things. And because of that one person that you put all of your love into way more than anybody else, now this person has basically made you not want to love and trust anybody else. So you're walking around here, either that's the case, or you are rushing into relationships and you haven't really learned anything. And it's all these kind of things. So I want to just go ahead and go into these steps. So the first step is to heal. So one thing that a lot of people tend to do, you need to use this time to heal. Like after you went through something really traumatic, got out of a really bad relationship, and that's really been horrible. This person did you wrong, or maybe you did that person wrong. You need time to heal. Use that time to heal. And regardless of what people say, because a lot of people will tend to say, oh, just go ahead and you need to start dating. Get out there and start dating again. Start doing this and start doing that. And the breakup is really, really fresh. Like you just broke up with this person like about a week ago, a few days ago, a month ago. And people are already telling you to go ahead and just get back out there. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Go on, talk to that person. That person looking at you at work. Go ahead and talk to them. No. You need some time to heal. You need some time to sit down, reflect. And I'm not saying just be in this hole. I'm not saying that, but there's nothing wrong, because a lot of people try to get you to not feel down, and that's natural. I don't want you feeling bad. I don't want you feeling hurt. I don't want you feeling down. So let's talk about something else. So forget that person, whatever stuff. It's okay to feel these feelings, and that is a part of the healing process. But you need to heal, because if you try to rush through that, you try to rush through all of these things, you don't really get to heal like you need to. You are rushing the process. That's basically like if you broke your leg. Think about it like this. If you break your leg, do you just immediately just wrap it back up and like, I need to get back out there. I need to get back. I need to go back to work. I need to go do this. I need to go do. No. You have to heal. You have to sit down and heal. So why would you sit there and same thing with a relationship, your heart, your emotions, your feelings, your mind, if it's in pain, if it's broken, you need to heal. You need to give yourself time to heal before you get back out there. You're not gonna go get back out on the basketball court or get back out on the track field after you broke your leg just a week later. You really gonna mess yourself up. And so your leg will never heal if you don't let that heal. So heal. You need some time to heal. That's step number one, is heal. So step number two after that is seek therapy. And that especially something in like the Black community and Hispanic community, like whatever minority community, we tend to not really seek a lot of therapy because it's just go to church. Oh, just pray about it. Oh, just don't worry about it. Just, just pray to God and it'll be fine. Like, no. Seek therapy. I mean, so, and I say that because I know a lot of people like, well, you have your family and friends, and that's cool. Family and friends are important. They are very important because they can help you at least be able to get this stuff off of your chest, because these are people that you can talk to and, you can tell them how you're feeling and all of that good stuff. And that's good because you need to get all of these emotions out. You need to get these feelings out. And some people, for their family isn't that for them. And that's okay. That's where you have your friends. You have some of those people, but they aren't the end all be all. And even when they say, "I'll just pray about it," that isn't the end all be all, because you still need, it helps to have an unbiased perspective, an unbiased professional perspective on this topic, because this person can tell you what you really need to do, what the steps you need to take, just kind of like what I'm telling you, because I say this because I've been to therapy before about a big heartbreak that I had. I've been to therapy because I was just like, I don't want to move forward and go into these relationships where I'm hurting other people because I'm hurt. I want to just fully be whole and heal. So I went and talked to a therapist, and I've gotten a lot of benefits out of it. And let's not make this a stigma. It's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist, whether that's for your relationships or whether that's, with life or whatever. Like, go see a therapist. And I know therapy is expensive. I know a lot of people like, man, therapy is too expensive. I can't afford it. Even if you go for a month is better than not going at all. Just save up some money, pay for a therapist, go see them as much as you can. And then they're always going to be there. You can always go back. So at least you're putting forth the steps to do that. So that is what and also this therapist can help. Another big key, can help hold you accountable where your family might not hold you accountable, where your friends might not hold you accountable. And they can, because they are trained in this, they can point out things that your family and friends wouldn't be able to see, or they, because they haven't studied this stuff. So seek therapy. Step number 3 is forgive the other party. It's another big one. All of these are some, big steps, but I'm putting this out here for a reason. Forgive the other party. And I'll go ahead and say that it took a while for me. Once I got out of my huge breakup, it took a while for me to forgive the other party. And I'll just be honest, that's not a really easy thing, especially if you've really been hurt, if somebody's really done you dirty, done you wrong. It's not an easy thing to do. And also, I mean, you might say it, but you might not really mean it. And a lot of people think just say you forgive them and you go on. No, it takes a while for that. You might have to keep forgiving them. You might have to forgive them daily, forgive them weekly, because it'll rise back up. Like your emotions, it'll just come back around and you're like, oh man, it really pissed me off what they did. You're going to have to forgive them again. You have to keep forgiving this other party, because if you don't forgive this other person, you can't really move forward because you're still holding on so tight to what this other person did. And ultimately, they still have control over your life because you're not able to forgive them. Now, I'm not saying just let them come back in and just do what the hell ever. No, forgive them, but be smart and keep them at it up. You need to stay back. I forgive you, but that don't mean we cool. So I'm saying that for a reason. Forgive them, but don't be a fool. So I say that for a reason. So forgive the other party, but don't be foolish about it. Also, for step number 4, and this is very, very, very important, be accountable. And by what I mean by being accountable is like, what were the red flags that you ignored? And I'm saying this, I'm not just talking to you, I was talking to me too, because I had to ask myself these questions. And this goes through the entire healing process with step number 1. with heal. All of this goes into the healing process. So like what were the red flags that you ignored? Because there were some red flags, and like, man, you know, when she did this and I just kind of, you know, ignored it, and then she did it again, I kept forgiving it, and she did it again. So all of these were red flags. Or, you know, maybe this person was really highly insecure, or maybe this person just was completely disrespectful to the wait staff. When you go out to eat, I'll tell you one thing that points out, if the person that you're talking to is very disrespectful to the wait staff, that's a red flag, you know, because they can't even respect the person that's serving them, that's helping them out. It's just, but I'm not going to go too deep into that, but just look at the red. Don't collect too many red flags, but look at the red flag. What were the red flags? Also, where did they mess up? That's something that you need to look into, like, you know, hold all this and be accountable part. But also, where did you mess up? Where did you mess up in this whole relationship thing? Because not everything is the other person's fault. Now, they might have done a lot to get you mad and get you upset and get you pissed off, and they did this to you, and they said this dirty to you, and they talk grimy to your mama, and they talk grimy to your cousin, and they cheated on you with your boy, or he cheated on you with your girl, all this other stuff. Cool. But also, where did you mess up? Because no one is ever perfect in a relationship, you know, because even in my past relationship, even though I felt like, man, I was done so wrong, there was still some parts where it's just like, you know what, that one time I did do this, I did do that. So, you know, that doesn't take away from what happened, but I'm holding myself accountable for maybe where I messed up in a relationship. And also, like, what did you do wrong in a relationship? You know, did you do this? Were you not so understanding? Were you to this? Were you to that? What could you have done better in a relationship? And this is important too, because like, what could you have done better? Could you have been a little bit more aware? Could you have been a better listener? Could you have been, because I'll tell you this, a lot of times some people cheat, and I'm not saying that this is all about cheating, but some people cheat because, and they tell the other person like, hey, look, this is what I need. This is what I need. And you're not giving them what they need. Then they step out and cheat. That doesn't make what they did right. But also it's just like, dang, you know what? This person kept telling me, it's like, hey, I need you to talk to me more. I need you to be more conversational with me. I need you. Can you just hold me? Do you mind holding me? I just need you to hold me. And you're not doing all of these little things. All of this stuff builds up. And I appreciate it, Chris MC. I just want to help. I just want to help. So all of these things add up. So that's where you can hold yourself accountable. Where did I mess up? So hold yourself accountable, and also think about what this other person did. So and I'm saying all of this for a reason. What did they do wrong? What red flags did you just allow to, did you collected so many red flags that you could have just put it in, you stopped somewhere like, no, that's 1, 2 red flags. That's more than enough. I'm done. All right. So going from step 4 to step 5, forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. Because I know a lot of people get upset with themselves. I allowed this person to do this to me. I should have left this person a long time ago. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. I gave so much of my time to this person. I gave so much of my energy to this. I gave so much of my energy to that. And they didn't. You have to forgive yourself. Because if you don't forgive yourself, you'll forever beat yourself up. And a lot of times we can be our own worst critics. But you have to forgive yourself. This is all in a healing process. Like step number 1 was healing, but in this, you have to forgive yourself. And because I said forgive them, but also forgive yourself. Because like I said, nobody's perfect. If you did something where you messed up, forgive yourself. Actually sit down and talk to you. Somebody, man, okay, what I did was wrong. Or I gave them so much of my heart to a person that didn't deserve it. You know what? But hey, you know, I forgive me because I really cared for this person, and this person just didn't acknowledge what I was bringing to the table. So I forgive me for giving so much of me to somebody who didn't deserve it. And I should have paid more attention and stuff. So now you take that, you learn for the future. So that's step number 5, forgive yourself. Step number 6, discover you again. This is a great time. Again, in the healing process, this is a great time to discover you. What do you like to do? What do you dislike? You know, when you're talking to people with this, out of this past relationship, now you have evidence of things that you don't like, the things that you won't put up with. So What do you like? What did you like about it? What didn't you like? What do you love? What didn't you love? So you can examine their relationship, and also just dating you, just being with you. Take yourself out on a walk, and take yourself out on a hike, and take yourself, go and just discover you, discover who you are, discover what you love, discover your passions. What are you passionate about? Did you put a passion to the side because of their relationship? Discover who you are once more, and then you'll start to know, oh yeah, I did love to play music and all of that. Oh, I did love to paint. I stopped painting when I was talking to this person. So now I can pick up painting again. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to put my passion to the side again for this person. I want to do what I love to do. And this other person needs to accept all of me and what I want to do. So discover who you are again, because that's important. If you don't know who you are, then how can you fully bring yourself to somebody else? So, and also, like I said, what do you like? What do you dislike? What do you love? What do you hate? And you can take all of this knowing you better. So when you talk to the other person, now you can tell them like, hey, this is what I tolerate. This is what I won't tolerate. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. And you have a better version. This is a better improved version of you. So going into step number 7, love and respect yourself. And I say all of these are important. I say all of this is important, but all of these are extremely important. You have to love and respect yourself, because if you don't love you, all of you, the scars, the maybe you have some extra fat, even just the extra fat, that's fine. You might be trying to lose weight, that's okay, but love yourself. Love yourself, and throughout the entire process, I would like to be bigger. I would like to be more muscular. I don't want to be looking like The Rock, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be more cut and a little bit more meat onto myself, but I'm not going to say, oh, then I'll love myself once I get there. Because a lot of times we do, oh, once I get this, then I'll love that. No. Love who you are. Love the journey. Love the process. Love you and respect yourself. Because if you don't love and respect yourself, how will this other person love and respect you? How do you expect this other person to care and with the whole thing? What was it, Darren Jackson, or what was that guy's name who he's been like all over everybody's social media, and he was giving all of this kind of advice and all of this other stuff, and he turned out that he was cheating on his wife. So that dude, it's like, to me it seems like he was able to see his wife, for instance, and see the weakness. And that's the reason why I say that, because if you don't love and respect yourself, the other person can find and see that weakness in you and exploit that. Because I can easily, I've run across a lot of people where I was like, oh, this person has low self-esteem. This person doesn't really love themselves. They are just seeking approval and acceptance from whoever will love them. It's just like, oh, well, this person is giving me attention, so I might as well. No. So if you need to work on that. Love and respect yourself. Because if you work on that, and then once this other person comes to you and they try to take advantage of you like that and try to do stuff to you that ain't cool, you ain't gonna put up with that, because you love and respect yourself. And you already set the boundaries like, hey, I'm not dealing with that. If you don't come up to me with respect and treat me with this amount of respect and give me this love, you gotta go. You gotta bounce. And so that's what loving and respecting yourself. So all of that is important. Yeah, exactly. Darren Jackson. She said it. Not what he is a clown. He is a clown. Anyway, so going on from loving and respecting yourself to finally step number 8, take the risk. Because after you finally built up to all the way to step number 7 and you've accomplished all of that, take the risk. And when I say take a risk, I don't mean just throw everything away and just do whatever. I'm just saying, go out on a date, get to know different people. It doesn't hurt you to get out there again and to try to get to know people. I know it's scary, and you probably like, I don't know if I want to talk to this person because I've been in this, and then this person, women are all like this, or all men are typically like this. Not all men are like this, and not all women are like this. We know this, but it's easy to say that because you're hurt. You're hurt and you're vulnerable when you say that. But once you get through all the healing, take the risk. Take a risk and go out on a date. Go and get to know all these different people. Also, think about this when you're going on a date, because a lot of times, I mean, and I'm guilty of this. I put a lot of pressure on myself sometimes. Well, I used to when I was going on dates or just getting to know people, because I was, like, what if it doesn't work, and I don't want to hurt this other person's feelings, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the thing is, somebody had to tell me, you're not getting married tomorrow. So I'm telling you, you're not getting married tomorrow or next week, or just because you go on a date with somebody, that doesn't mean, oh, because we said we're going on a date, we're getting married. It doesn't mean that. You're just getting to know this person. Hey, if it works, great. If it doesn't, great. I mean, you didn't really lose anything. You just maybe a little time because you spent time with a person, but ultimately you didn't lose anything. You just went out and you experienced something. And so you put in, even doing that, just going out with people on a date and just trying it, even though you had this traumatic thing happen to you. After the healing, after I don't rush into it, but after the healing, and that takes a lot of courage, and you're growing. Have fun again. Have fun. Because when we lock ourselves away because we're so afraid, you're not having fun. You're not experiencing life. And that goes into the experience life part. Experience life. If we lock ourselves away, how can you ever fully grow as a person? And I put it like this. If you want to get this great body when you're working out, right? You have to take the risk to put your body out there into the gym. And when I say take the risk, you have to take the risk of, I might pull a muscle. I might injure myself by trying to lift this weight. I might injure my back. I might injure my leg, whatever, like I might injure you. You're taking the risk of potentially injuring yourself in order to grow, in order to develop that muscle, in order to become stronger, in order to be able to lift more weights than you were before. The same thing, like if you go to a job, if you have this presentation where you're trying to get a raise, or you're trying to get a promotion, or you're trying to whatever, you are potentially taking a risk to make a fool of yourself in front of all these people. And yeah, they might say no. They might say, no, get out of it. This is the dumbest, the craziest presentation ever. But hey, they also might say, that was the best, amazing presentation. You took a risk. So if we can take a risk in all of these things and all of these other aspects of working out, getting stronger, or going to the job and doing all of this, you're taking a risk getting in your car to go to your job, because you might get in an accident and you might die. Do you just lock yourself up? No, because I might die, I'm just going to lock myself up in my home. I'm not going to do anything. No, you have to take the risk, because it's like, I want to get that money. I want to go out and be able to spend money and live. So with growth and with evolution, and you're trying to grow and evolve as a person, you also have to do that with your heart. So go out, live life, take the experience, take the lesson. And if you fail, it's okay. Try again. To potentially be hurt is to love, and you're just risking being hurt. But you're giving a chance on love. You're giving love a chance. So, and the person who is hurt, at least you lived. At least you're living. So take the risk. Also, don't go to the grave with regrets, because a lot of times we do all of these things because we're trying to protect ourselves so much that once we get to a certain age, we're just like, dang, I should have did this. Dang, I could have did that. Man, if I'd have talked to that one girl, man, we probably would have been together. Man, if I'd have talked to that one guy, he was so fine. He was so whatever. You have to like same thing like Meow Never says, no risk, no reward. Sometimes you have to take the risk. Now, I'm not saying be stupid. Like I said, be practical and try to be smart about it, but take a risk once you get through the healing process. So I'm going to go through all of these things again really quick for all of those who maybe haven't. And remember, hit the like button if you're just now tuning in. I appreciate it. And share this video. So step number 1 is heal. You have to heal. Step number 2, seek therapy. And let me go back to step number 1, just to give you an understanding. When I say heal, don't rush into a relationship. Don't just immediately rush into a relationship just so you can get over another person. Sometimes you have to sit in it, and it's okay. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts because I've been through it. It really, damn it, doesn't hurt. But you are facing the hard reality. You're facing that hard truth. And once you get through that, nothing can stop you because you are able to. The healing process hurts. It hurts, but you get better. So heal. Don't rush into any relationships. Take that time to heal. Number 2, seek therapy. Don't just talk to your family and friends. Like, that's cool, but also try to seek therapy from like a professional. They can help you with whatever. There might be a lot of us are walking around with a lot of baggage from past relationships that we have not addressed, that we just have not addressed at all. And we are taking all of this crazy, heavy baggage into other relationships, and we're wondering why the relationships don't work. Chances are it might not even be the other person. It's probably you. It might be you. So go seek therapy, seek some help. Because if that person can point out, oh, so no, this is where you aren't really trustworthy. I mean, you aren't really trustful of other people. You don't trust a lot. So this is why these relationships aren't working, because you don't trust this other person because of what this other person did to you, because of what the past person did to you. Now you don't trust anybody, and you're taking these trust issues into these other relationships. And trust me, I get it. So seek therapy, even if I know it's expensive, but save up some money, do 1 month, if you can, for whatever, and you can always go back to therapy later. The therapist isn't going anywhere. There's plenty of therapists out there. Number 3, forgive the other party. I know a lot of us don't want to forgive. This person was a bastard and they did this and they did that. They hurt me. I get it. I completely understand because I have been there. Trust me. But you have to forgive the other person. And it's not just one day. Okay, I said I forgive them and all is forgiven. You have to constantly forgive. You might be forgiving them daily. You might be forgiving them weekly. You might be forgiving them every month, whatever that might be, because emotions will come back around. Your memories will trigger again and you'll get mad all over again. So you have to forgive the other party, probably consistently and constantly. Don't allow this other party to come back and don't be foolish. Now, you forgive them, but don't be a fool. Don't just allow this person to come in and do whatever the hell they want to just because you forgave them. Like, no, I forgive you, but stay over there. I forgive you. Lord be with you and all of that. But no, I'm doing me. So forgive, but don't be a fool. Step number 4, be accountable. Being accountable is, looking over the relationship, seeing where they messed up at, and seeing what you probably could have paid more attention to. Some of the stuff they did, like how many red flags were piling up, and you just were just letting them pile up. You didn't have to collect 10 red flags. It could have just been 2 or 3. Really, 1 red flag is enough, really, honestly. But you know what I mean. So what could you have paid attention to sooner? Take that experience and grow with it. Also, where did you mess up at? Maybe you messed up somewhere. And even if nobody's perfect, no one is perfect. So I don't want any of y'all saying, I didn't do nothing wrong. I ain't never do it. Stop it. Somewhere you did something wrong. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be wrong. A lot of times I'm wrong, and it's okay. It doesn't feel good, no, but that's how you grow. Be accountable, because once you become accountable, you start growing and you start becoming wiser, and you can help other people. The more accountable you are, and the happier a relationship that you have, the more accountable that you are. We have to learn how to be accountable. Number 5, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because of you entering into this relationship when you probably shouldn't have, and all of the signs were there, and you just ignored them. You just speeding right through. You just sped right into the relationship. Caution signs everywhere, red tape and caution yellow signs. And you just driving through everything. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't try to do this again. This is why I'm giving you these steps. Forgive yourself. It's okay. Number 6, discover you again. Take time to get to know you. Take time to get to understand what you like, what you dislike, what you love, what you hate, what you are okay with dealing with in the future, what you're okay with not dealing with in the future. Because now that you got to discover you, discover your passions, discover what your pastimes. Oh, I put this away when I was in this relationship. I'm not doing it again. So I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna fish. Whatever. Discover you. Number 7 is love and respect yourself. You have to love and respect yourself. If you don't love and respect yourself, the other person will not love and respect you. Not like you need to be loved and respected. And also, there are sharks out there. There's people that can smell blood. If you have, if you're not very, if you don't love yourself that much, they can smell that, they can see that, they can sense that, and they will take advantage of it. They will take advantage of you. So learn to love yourself. And that's not an easy process either, but do their work. Love yourself. Tell yourself, hey, you're special. You're beautiful. I love you. Whatever you have to do. Say those self affirmations in the morning. Love and respect yourself. And finally, number 8, take a risk. Take the risk. Go out on a date. Go meet people. Uh, just see what's out there. Once you get through all of these steps, see what's out there. See what's available out there. And if it doesn't work, hey, that's fine. Like, you're not getting married tomorrow. You're not getting married next week. Well, I hope not. But just go and see what's out there. See if this person clicks with you. Maybe they click. Maybe they don't. You didn't really lose anything though. Again, take the like the other person said. If you don't take a risk, you don't get the reward. It's like if you go to the gym and you want to work out, you're taking a risk to hurt yourself by working out and getting stronger, but you want that reward. And the same thing, like you go to a job, you're taking a risk to get the promotion, get the raise, get whatever, so you can get that reward. You take the risk. So same thing with if you really, love is out there. Love is out there, but you have to take the risk. But you have to heal yourself. Heal yourself through all these steps. So I say all of that. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe to the Black Boss channel if you haven't subscribed to the Black Boss channel. Also, you can subscribe to the JT Effect. I'm on Facebook, YouTube. You can also find me on Twitter at JT Slimcutter. Again, I'm your host, John F. Thomas. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the comments. And just like my friend here says, if you don't have healthy boundaries, like you need healthy boundaries. That's very important. It is extremely important. And that's Amina that was messaging there. I appreciate you, Amina, for tuning in. All of this stuff is very important. Thank you all for tuning in. If you have any advice that you want to give, put it in the comments, because other people are watching this and they need to see it. So share your story, share your advice, share your tips, because there's a lot of people out there that's looking for help, that's looking for advice, and I'm glad that I can be here to give that to you. Also, if you want to help out like independent Black media like this, like yours truly, you can patronize to the JT Effect. So you can do that by giving $1, $5, or $10. And, I would appreciate it. Just go to anchor.fm/JT Effect. Again, that's anchor.fm/JT Effect. The link is right there at the bottom. Or if you want to give more, than $1, I'd appreciate that, or more than $10. You can do that at paypal.me/Thomas Harry Visions, or you can Cash App me. So thank you all again for tuning in. I appreciate it. I wish you all the best, and love one another. As I always say, love one another. Love yourself. Like I said, love and respect yourself. Go through these steps and tell me how well you're doing, and I'd love to hear it. So have a great rest of the day. I love y'all. Peace.